Hmm.
Wake up, it's a brand new day. Crazy Lou's here, got something to say. Good morning, gamers, rise and shine. It's time to play, let's have a good time. Morning, morning, gaming community. With Crazy Lou, it's a world of unity. Upbeat and lively, we're feeling so free. In the world of games, we're just meant to be. Grab us, come we and eat a scene. Crazy Lou is ready, it's a gaming scene. Frumies trading people where skin. All recent gaming gold rates and pay top bean. Good morning, Dom and Louie. It's a world of unity. Upbeat and lively, we're feeling so free.
Initiating launch sequence.
Let's begin!
Good morning, everybody. Also, afternoon and evening, the crazy one. We're showing beautiful and awesome Thursday chat. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. What's cooking? What's happening? What's going on? How you guys been? My God, we got some big news coming by today. Because why is it big news? Because they told us many of times the Xbox is dead. It's dead. And we've seen thousands, not thousands, millions of videos of saying the Xbox is dead. No, it's not doing anything. It's so dead. But hey, I just read that Foxconn, and Xbox are ramping up production. Huh? But wait, didn't they say it was dead? Didn't they say anything? But real quick, let me jump into the chat, see what they're saying. So we have Music72. He says, Big Money, fix your name. Good morning, Music. How you doing? Reggie says, good morning, Crazy. Good morning, Music. Good morning for those who arrive after. What's up, Reggie? How you doing? Pang 9113. What's up, Pang? What's up? What's cooking? Hello. We never saw the dog, right? Yeah, I have several times. I have dogs on the show, though. I've had dogs here, all that stuff, when I'm dog sitting. Because usually people grab me and say, Luke, can you babysit my dog? I said, okay, bring it over, and they leave it here for like a week, a month, and all that stuff. Oh, let me scratch my back. Oh, yeah. Oh, this feels good. Oh, yeah. I feel good. Sorry about that, chat, but I'm going to scratch my back. So, let's keep going. Will, what's up with the Brook Boy Lewis? Good morning to you, sir. Fart K. He says, just want to start off the stream at that evil laugh. Louis, of course it's an evil laugh because, hey, you made the thumbnail, and I know they're not going to be happy. Because why aren't they going to be happy? Because they say it's dead. They say it's destroyed. They say it's buried. They say it doesn't resurrect. They say it never comes back. They say all this stuff. Xbox is dead and alive, and dead and alive, and dead and alive, and dead and alive, and dead and alive. Yes, sir. That's how it goes, It just keeps on going and going and going and going and going. It feels like the damn Energizer Bunny. Instead of having the Energizer Bunny, we should have the Xbox, with running around saying dead, alive, dead and alive, dead and alive. Shit. Because that thing just keeps on going. I don't get it. I just don't get it. But anyway, chat, how you guys been? I like my new coffee mug. You see, I got Santa Claus coffee mug. I have the Santa Claus coffee mug, I have the belly, and I have the boots. So each year, you're going to see me with a different Christmas mug. It's pretty cool, though. Yeah, I saw this. I was like, I use it for the morning show just to get people to be cheerful for Christmas because it's coming soon. No! Christmas has its ups and downs, right? I mean, shit. Traffic sucks. Buying gifts sucks. But when it gets to Christmas Eve, you get a lot of food, you have a lot of fun, yeah. Hello, Yo Coach. Good morning. Speak of their life. RIP Taggy. Yes, RIP to Taggy. Rest in peace, brother. Seriously, sucks. I hate seeing people passing away. It's so bad. Not good at all, man. Not good at all. But hey, it's part of life, man. It's part of life. But chat, let's cook. We have several things we've got to talk about. We got several things we've got to tackle. First things first, we have a really, really huge issue out there. And it's a worrisome issue. I want to tackle that first because, we're having a situation now with chips. It sucks. Suppose Half-Life 3 leak going around. Really? Oh, nice. Now they're leaking it? Huh? They've been leaking that shit for years. They've been saying it's going to come out next year. They've been saying it's... Oh, Lord. Supposedly it was in the works. And, yeah. But, chat, yeah, like I was saying, though, we're in a really tight spot right now with these chips. It's a really bad situation because, now they left the consumer market. They said, we're just going to work with these companies. We're going to give chips to these companies, just for the hell of it because they're making AI. They need a lot of chips. They need a lot of this stuff. They need all that stuff. But the question is, what the hell is going to happen with cars, with iPhones, with all that stuff? Huh. Shit. And I gotta say this, I'm gonna say this live. Seriously, Microsoft, you're $1 trillion company. Make a factory like that and kick their asses. I hope they do. I'm not joking. I hope they do. I don't care if it's Microsoft, I don't care if it's Sony, I don't care if it's whoever. I just want a company to come out, make these chips, and kick their all asses. That's all I want. Because reading this news really is something that pisses me off. It does. Tired of the lies of the leakers, Anakin Skywalker. Oh, Lord. Yep, everything will go up in price, and it sucks. It sucks. It sucks. We're going to have to deal with that because people are now talking like, let's talk in general about gaming. This is not only about gaming. This is about what surrounds us nowadays. I mean, what does surround us nowadays that we need to live, right? We need cell phones. We need cars, and cars do have RAM in them. Of course they do, because now we got the big ass screens on cars and all that shit. What else? What else do we got? We got TVs. We got refrigerators that have RAM in them. I mean, shit, we got machines that do have RAM in them. And by you guys doing this, oh man, oh, it's gonna suck for us. But let's see how it goes, though, Chad. Let's see how it goes. Let's read into it real quick before, we start with the Legacy of KAIN, because we know Legacy of KAIN, Reboot got canned, which sucks because a lot of people I was waiting actually for a good reboot, Why the heck not? Reboot that sucker because we needed like a good Legacy of KAIN, 15, 14-hour game, whatever. A good Legacy of KAIN game, to get it out of the way. But yeah, not going to happen. No, why? That really makes me sad. Why, oh, why? Here we go. Got the news right here. Let me grab this chat real quick and let's start reading through it. Hold on one second. Okay, so here we go. Got it. So, this is what's cooking. It says here, Micron, or Micron, well, whatever, to exit consumer memory business amid data center boom. Dodge Ram triple engineer in price. You're coaching with the slander right here. Oh, Lord. With the jokes. That's always, oh, man. Oh, that's the good stuff right there. Good stuff. Let me get Twitch going before I read into it. Real fast, chat. Real fast. I don't know what the hell happened yesterday on Twitch. Like, Twitch literally after an hour just said, okay, I'm done. Stop ending my shows without me telling you, asshole. All right, so let's go. All right. Okay, here we go. Let's read through this. So it says here, memory giant Micron is shuttering its nearly 3-decade-old consumer business, saying on Wednesday, where their focus is selling its memories to and storage products to AI companies. So basically, the AI companies is Microsoft. So wait a minute. We're saved. on the gaming side of things. We're saved on that side because we're gonna get all those memories on Microsoft. Does Sony need that shit? I don't think so. No, I'm just kidding. But either way, though, it sucks, though, right? Saying on Wednesday, rather focus on selling of memory or storage products to AI companies. Why it matters. It's the latest sign of a company pivoting to take advantage of the AI boom, but could also lead to even higher prices for consumers who want to upgrade their computers. What they're saying, the AI-driven growth of data center has led to a surge of demand in memory and storage. Micron Chief Business Officer Sumit Sadana. That sounds like Nadella. Sadana, Nadella. Sadella, Nadella, Nadella, Sadana, Nadella, Sadana. Said in a statement, Micron has made the difficult decision to exit the crucial consumer business in order to improve supply and support for our larger strategic customers in growing fast segments. Micron said it will continue shipping with its crucial branded consumer products through February and providing ongoing warranty service and support. Memory prices, typically a cyclical business, have been surging in booming data center demand. Samsung, another key player in the memory chip business, hiked prices last month by as much as 60%, Reuters reported. That sucks. Seriously, that sucks. So now I wonder how things are going to be, though. Because like I said, though, seriously, I hope, and I really do hope, I cross my fingers. Because really, this cannot be the only company, or wait, there's several more, right? They're doing it, but there has to be another company that goes out there and says, well, you know what? We're going to start making chips and we're going to start kicking your asses all over the place. I don't know why they don't do that. Seriously, they should do that and kick them out of the place and kick them out of order because, hey, that sucks. That us, the consumers, have to deal with that shit. And not only that, it sucks for us because, hey, let's say cars now cost 20 grand. The car that cost 20 grand now is going to cost 25 or probably 30 because of that shit. God damn. Judas Roars, good morning to you, sir. He says, Louis, MS will use those for Copilot since OpenAI pulled out of the partnership. This memory is not likely to end up in Xboxes. Likely? Oh. But here's the thing, though. I mean, they have their AI thing going on, and Microsoft has been working with the AI stuff for quite some time. And so since they have been working with the AI stuff, I mean, shit, they're probably going to get more stuff in there. You know, they're probably going to get more RAMs, more chips, more of that stuff that they need to get. But at the end of the day, we are going to be the ones that are suffering. There are three. Micron was one of them. Samsung won't even fill orders of Samsung phone in favor, providing memory chips for data centers. That sucks. Well, you know what's going to happen? We're going to go buy another phone. And like I said, if no company goes out there and starts producing a massive chip or something that can face these guys, there's only 3. There should be 10 of them right now. This is a perfect opportunity for one who has tons of money laying around to do something like this and face these guys and sell their brand to consumers. And of course, real important, make it with quality. Please do so. Make it with quality. That's what we need. Chico Nova with 100 sec. Super cha. He says, turn thinking Xbox needs to buy studios to be able to pump out games years after in the future by 2030, 35. Yes, sir. But Jacob, as of right now, you know what we need? We need them to pump what they have right now and then go out there and buy some more studios. But the question is, will they buy more studios, especially right now with how the situation is? I mean, we have a very bad, nasty situation for all of us, the consumers. Because at the end of the day, we know what's going to head up down the road. I mean, if you got these companies, you know, with so much high demands on it, we will be affected as consumers. You know what that means? We're going to get, you know, more expensive phones. We're going to get more expensive handhelds, more expensive consoles. That's what's going to happen. So I don't know. Seriously, right now, like this news that just came by, this hit, this slap, this kick in the nuts, let's say it that way, because it is literally a kick in the nuts that happened these days. Don't know what's going to happen. I mean, we're like right now, I keep saying it, this generation, when it comes to gaming, when it comes to all that stuff, has been bad when it comes to the hardware side of things. When it comes to hardware and price hikes, it's been awful. Now, I don't know what's going to happen. It got way worse way worse. Now I gotta keep, do a lot of digging, read a lot, and see where things are going to go. Because hey, like I said, we just went through the price hikes the other day. We're still dealing with the price hikes, and now we're getting again probably some more price hikes, which is gonna suck because of this whole situation and what's gonna happen to all of us around the world. Because that's the question, we got to start asking. What's gonna happen? What's gonna go on? I mean, what your companies are gonna do? Because listen, I know they went the alternative route to to do cloud gaming and all that stuff. But for example, I don't have cloud here, so what are we gonna do if I don't have cloud? So that what should I do? Quit gaming in general or whatever? Because I can't purchase the next console that's probably costs a lot of money because of the price tags and everything. But yeah, let's see how things go. I mean, shit. I don't normally wear a conspiracy yarmulke, but I will today. I think they are trying to force the cloud. You will own nothing and be happy. Says US Roar. But the thing is, you don't own nothing for years, though. You don't own nothing for years. Mm-hmm. John TJ, good morning. Xbox doesn't need to buy anything. They just shut down a studio that was making perfect art. Well, I mean, look, if something, because here's the thing though, TJ, we got to put our little conspiracy theory hats on. Or not conspiracy theories. We got to put our thinking hats on for this one right here. But let's say that NetherRealm goes on and says, "Hey guys, I'm up for 300 million." This is an example. I'm not saying they're worth 300 million. But let's say NetherRealm says, "I'm up for 300 million." I mean, that would be perfect for them to buy because it wouldn't cost that much. So if they can buy like small studios that really do good work, it would be fantastic. But at this very moment, I don't know how things are going to head to. Jacob, no, another beautiful and awesome $50 56 super. He says, I mean that those 6 studios X from 2018 are starting to pump up games. AK was fully approved 2024, so 2027 or 8, we will see definitely see games from them. Yes, sir. I mean, we're still seeing them. Incredible. This year alone, Obsidian, they really ramped up in development. I mean, it was Avowed, Grounded, and Outer Worlds 2. 3 games this year. Those got out. Wait, no, that's not them. Okay, I was going to say Elder Scrolls Oblivion, but no, it's not them. But they're really pumping it. Those guys are really pumping it. And next year, we do not know what's going to come out next year, besides the things we just know. But we don't know what else is going to come up into the table, which is something amazing. Hey, Power Bus. Good morning, Power Bus 09. How you doing, brother? Good morning. What's cooking? What's happening, man? Good morning. What's new? So, like I was saying, though, this whole situation with the chips and all this shit, I hope a company comes out and just says, okay, you guys are doing that? Okay, we're going to make stuff for the consumers. And F you all, we're doing it. That's it. Because it's going to be bad for us. Real bad. I mean, I got a question for you guys. Now, I'm going with a little bit of slander because y'all know Lou. He loves to slander. What's going to happen to the guys who said, just buy a PC? Just buy a PC. Just get a PC. Oh, we're talking about, Micron. Yeah, we're talking about Micron. Just buy a PC, or multi-PC, or get a PC. What's going to happen to you all? Seems like that discussion is not doing so far well with you guys, huh? And those videos that you guys compare with the pros is going to be pretty funny, too. But at the end, though, I mean, comparing or not, there's going to be price hikes. So it's going to be pretty much the same thing here. But as of now, though, shit, $500 for RAM? For that shit that's down there, just to stick it on the seat, on the what? You stick that thing in whatever? Xbox mainly uses Micron, PS Minor uses Micron, and even Switch 2 uses Micron. Yeah, that sucks. Yeah. Jacob Noe with a beautiful and awesome 56 super. Cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. He says, that's why, Phil, we need to continue buying studios to secure a bigger future roadmap. Some games might be canned. Hella sucks, but it happens. Well, listen. Perfect Dark, though, I gotta say like a couple things about Perfect Dark. You cannot have like too many solid heads in there. Like what I mean by solid heads, like a lot of bosses in there. Which I know that they had like this guy in here that he was the head honcho in some place, or this guy over there was the head guy over here, or a head guy. No, they had too many like yeah, yeah. I think best to put Diablo 2 in Game Pass. Wait, isn't Diablo 2? I thought Diablo 2 was already in Game Pass, wasn't it? I thought it is though. Huh. Xbox also almost exclusively uses Micron too. Yeah, I know. Shit. But at the end of the day, though, Bar Boss, it's not only the Xbox because people are focusing on the whole Xbox situation. But what's gonna happen to our daily use of stuff, or the daily things we buy, the daily things we need in order to live around? Like, for example, TVs, cars, refrigerators, all that stuff. I know this is a gaming channel, right? But we got to discuss about everything in this side of things because at the end of the day, it's going to affect pretty much everything. If you're gonna buy a car that back in the day cost 20,000, now it's gonna be 25,000. That would be insane though because of these freaking chip situation. Huh. I mean, look at Samsung. Samsung said they're going to provide more of their chips to the data centers instead of making phones. I was like, wow, that's crazy. Wow. Maybe they're paying a lot of big bucks just to pick that up because for them to ditch phones, especially for us that we buy phones, wow. Wow. The company, so John TJ with the $5 super, he says, the company that is getting out of the consumer RAM market, Micron, is a United States company, so it's bad. It's 900 for 32 gigabytes of RAM. It's really bad, TJ. This is really getting nasty. This is really getting nasty. Yeah, look up Power Boss says, too many cooks in the kitchen, 100%. Too many chefs, let's say that. Yeah. It's kind of like, Hell, probably, Perfect Dark was like Hell's Kitchen. You guys ever seen Hell's Kitchen? I love Gordon Ramsay. I'm a big Gordon Ramsay fan. Yeah. I'm still watching Hell's Kitchen. I love Hell's Kitchen. Hell's Kitchen is the best show out there. Gordon Ramsay is the man. Yeah. All right. So he says, just got my fifth and soon to be seventh version of Expedition 33. Damn you, Game Pass, for showing me this game. Xbox Digital. We got something funny cooking for tomorrow, probably, with that. Too many cooks in the kitchen. You bad with money, laugh out loud. Just something about this game. Also have the collector's edition and limited edition 6LP vinyl soundtrack on order too. Look, I understand where Will's going with this thing because, for example, if I could get a vinyl CD or if I could get a CD of Chrono Trigger, right? Because, there's always that one game you fall in love with. It's okay. There's no problem with falling in love with one game because, it connects with you. I connect a lot with Chrono Trigger. Chrono Trigger's got the best music. Chrono Trigger's got the best fighting style. Chrono Trigger for me has got the best art, even though it was back in the day 16-bit game. For me, it's the best. Hands down, for me, Chrono Trigger's the best. No, nothing else is beaten. Not even for me personally, not even Expedition 33. And Expedition 33, next to Chrono Trigger, it's got one of the best stories, right? So vinyl disc. Sorry about that music. Vinyl disc. Sorry. My bad. Vinyl soundtrack. Did I say vinyl CD? I'm sorry. But yeah. Maybe the government needs to take control. If it's hurting people's lives. I don't know if they can do that though. I mean, that would be, yeah. Louis, what do you think will pay the UBI if we have to have BC? There are no jobs because there's no jobs. We'll pay the UBI. What do you mean by UBI? Explain that one to me. That's actually a new term I've never heard. UBI. What do you mean by that? They don't understand that Micron's pulling out of everything except RAM for consoles and only data centers. Yeah, that sucks, man. I keep on saying that's a big problem for us. Can Walmart deliver to you, Louis? They have a CD for Square Enix, Chrono Trigger Orchestra Arrangement. Wow, really? Yes, they can. Yes, they can. Universal Basic Income. Louis, what do you think will pay the Universal Basic Income? We'll have to have because there are no jobs. What will think will pay for it? I don't know, man. I don't know. Because if AI keeps taking over now, I gotta say something about that whole situation. There's gotta be something regulated there. There has to be something regulated. There has to be something that has to, that the government has to come in and regulate something. So this does not continue because a lot of people are now losing their jobs. And the more companies implement AI, the less personal they're going to have personnel. I mean, yeah, they're gonna have. So they have to regulate something. You cannot have everything, just everything be AI. You can't. Then we'll have freaking, you know, we're gonna have. We're gonna have. We don't want that, chat. I mean, I'll be honest with you. I'll be honest with you. If they make Terminators, I will buy a Terminator for me. I will get my own Arnold Schwarzenegger version, to be walking around with me, talking to me and say, I'll be back. Hell yeah, we'll get one, but we don't need that in our lives. No, we don't. We don't need this kind of situation to happen to us. No, we don't. Which, to be honest though, it can happen. It can. It's a scary situation. Because if we become self-aware and everything, we got a really bad thing coming for us. Those are things that can happen. Same thing, I believe that, people can turn into zombies. I believe that too. I believe that there could be a virus one day that can spread and people, That's why I buy swords and I collect swords and I collect big hatchets and all that stuff. Just in case, I need it to defend myself. Because hell no, I ain't no using no damage. Well, we need a gun though to protect ourselves just in case, for those guys who try to steal stuff from you. So Jacob Noah with another beautiful, also 56 super. He says acquisition is annoying if it happens a lot, but Xbox is future-proofing its first-party roadmap by acquisitions, and Xbox can future-proof ing enough. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing though, right? I mean, to be honest though, if you ask me, what should be Microsoft like? Okay, if you tell me, Lou, what should Microsoft buy just to have in there? Well, just for a variety of games, right? If I was them, I would go pick up the guys from Expedition 33 just to make them RPGs because they really do a fantastic job, right? They really do a fantastic job and just let their games go everywhere and they make a shit ton of money. They should pick those guys up because they really came up and did something fantastic. And I do believe this is actually a good competition against Square. Not joking, they can actually be a good competition against Square. I will also pick up the guys who worked on this game, Plague's Tale, because they really, really, really know how to work the graphics around. They really do an amazing job when it comes down to graphics. They really know how to work around it. Talk about the small studios, right? And another studio should go pick up is NetherRealm so they can have a fighting studio in there because those guys really do know how to. Fantastic. Superhero studios. Who are the guys who made Batman? I forgot that. Rocksteady, yeah. Pick up Rocksteady just to have them make superhero games so we can have that variety in there. All we need is the variety. That's it. And last but not least, if you're going to make the biggest purchase of them all, if you're going to go out there and make a big purchase, get Steam. That's it. Go ahead and get Steam if you guys can. If you guys can. If not, keep going. Yeah. Keep going. Yeah, that's the ideas that I have that they should like grab and pick up because of course Capcom is not gonna sell. Capcom is not gonna sell. We know that. Square is not looking to sell for right now because Square right now is really working on fixing their own situation. Sega, I don't think Sega's on for sale either. Sega's doing a pretty good job with all the stuff they have. But yeah, if I was Xbox, I will pick these small studios because in the future they are going to be huge. Black Ops integration into Warzone launches with Season 1 today. Awesome. Thank you for that, Will the Broke Boy. Hey, what's your opinion on streaming movies and TV shows? Because I have a feeling streaming movies has improved with people buying new TVs and more capabilities than TVs from 2010s. What do I feel? To be honest, though, I'm saving gas. That's a plus. I'm saving gas to go to movies and watch movies, though. That's a plus right there. But to be honest, though, the whole movie side of things on streaming movies is the best thing that's ever happened to us because you know what? Me right now, this day and age, right? Because when I was a kid, it was my father, who had to take back the movies we rented and all that stuff, right? Or the game I rented every single month. I mean, every single Saturday. And at the end, though, when you sum it up, you rented more than what you what's it called? You rented more than what you pay for Netflix and all these services. But for me nowadays, like if that still exists, the option to go rent and take it over there and everything, no. I mean, I will rent movies, and I'll be honest with you, I'll be paying a lot of late fees. paying a lot of late fees just because of traffic alone, just to take that thing to that place. Oh Lord, because traffic back in the day is way more different than traffic today. There are a lot more people with cars, and that would have been a big headache. So yes, just on that side of things, I'm happy. And of course, I don't see the like when I put Blu-rays. When I've seen Blu-rays, for example, the Series X, I put a couple Blu-rays in and I watch it on Netflix or something. I don't actually see that much of a difference on the quality. For me, it's pretty much the same. Some people say they see it, but I just don't. For me, I'm watching a movie. Okay, cool. Yeah. Unless if you got like one of those really bad TVs that, no, that just picture looks butt ass ugly. Yep. Let's see now. So let's see. Trailer Parks. What's up, Taylor Parks? How you doing? Good morning. Did I say Trailer Parks? Sorry about that. Taylor Parks. He says, hi, bro. Have you heard the news about Steam possibly on PS6? If it's true, PlayStation copy. As always, wonder who is the leader in the market. Leader in innovation is Xbox, 100%. They're always innovating. They're always coming out with bright new ideas and all that stuff. When it comes to the software side of things, Xbox is kicking ass with that. But yeah, I heard that rumor going around, but I talked about it like yesterday and I'll repeat it again. It's simple. I mean, the guy who started the spread saw out there that Xbox is starting to do it, right? They're trying to integrate Steam and all that stuff. We know that already. So he just threw out there an idea for when the idea comes. He says, see, I told you all. But the funny thing is, we don't need to be like, how can I say this in a way? It's a theory that he threw out there that it's even a baby can say that theory out there. Even a kid can say that theory out there, because at the end of the day, though, we see it that a company is doing it. Why can't the other one do it too? Because we've seen that some of these companies implement stuff from the other one all the time. One picks up something, the other one says, oh, it's doing well, let's go pick it up too. They do that all the time. So yeah, that's how it is. So PlayStation fanboys are delusional if they think PS6 is going to be cheaper than the PS5 Pro. Laugh my oh Lord. I don't think so. Nowadays, I mean, that discussion is down the drain. Louis, I mean, the logic that Xbox shouldn't require any time now is generally a very well thoughtful, though. But the truth, if Xbox ain't acquired, they can't pump out games in the future. But here's the thing, though, Jacob. I mean, if you remember when Perfect Dark got shut down, Matt Booty came out and says they have 40 games lined up. As a first-party studio, right, they have 40 games lined up. 40. Let's say they release in total. Let's put this on theory, right? Let's say out of the 40, they release 25, right? They release 25. After they release the 25, they're working already something else. But just this gen alone, just to have 40 games in development, and right now, and the funny thing is, right now, we're close to the end of the gen, and they have 40 games in development, and you sit there, let's do the math real quick. Check this out, Jacob. Let's do this math real quick. So, 40 games into development. Let's say they release 5 games per year. I mean, how many games did they release this year? 5 or 6 was in total? I don't remember how many games. They got Tomb of the Dark Ages, Avowed. Let's just say 6, right? 6. Let's do this real quick. Where is the calculator? All right, there's the calculator. So let's do this real quick. Just this year, they released 6. So let's see now. 40 divided by 6. We got content for 6 years right now. And when the 6 years go by, pretty much 7 years, when the 7 years go by, they're already pumping up with the years they have released this year alone. So we're pumped. But yeah, you're right. I mean, they could get something else and just add it on there. There's no problem with them to do that. Yeah. They could actually do that, one day. Well, says Eleni. Good morning, Eleni. How you doing? And of course, people don't need to buy Blu-ray movies in 4K. Also, I love Disney Plus, Paramount Plus, plus Peacock, Prime Video, because they are my favorite movies and shows. Nice. Hip Hop Gamer spoke to and rep, but I don't think it will be launched for PS6. Hey, listen, Parabas, right now, we're in a generation we can say never say never. But he's just saying that out there so he can come by and say, see, y'all, I told y'all, because that's what he loves to do. He loves to do that. He loves to be that guy that when something comes out, he says, yeah, I told you all. But that's his thing, though. It's cool. No problem. But again, when people go out there and say things, just take it as a grain of salt. Just laugh at it or take it however you guys want it and just have fun. At the end of the day, just have fun because, it's a fun rumor, to be honest, though. I look at it as fun. But in the end, though, we all know he's doing it. Yeah. Microsoft is going to buy whatever fits scenario, and like Sony and Nintendo, they have billions to play with. Yes, they do. They have a ton of shit to play with. Jesus, I have a lot of studios, though. Good morning, sir. Ain't no way. PS put Steam on the PlayStation. That ain't going on. No 30% on sales there. But the thing is, tomorrow, unless if they make a deal. If they make a deal, then because at the end of the day, though, tomorrow, here's the situation. Right now, for what I'm seeing, though, because let me give you guys a theory, right? I love these discussions. They always, get my mind, moving, right? I'm gonna throw a theory out there, right? Let's say this: you have 2 billion PC gamers out there right now. There is 2 billion. I mean, in theory, there is 2 billion PC gamers. When you go to the stats in Google, you type in how many PC gamers are in total, it says there's roughly 2 billion PC gamers right now. So, okay, how many of those PC gamers are Steam users? It's like 130. I think, I don't remember. I think it's like 100. I don't remember. I think it reaches 100, right? Just the Steam users. There's some of them that are in Epic. There's some of them that are over here. So imagine they go on the PlayStation Store and they work out a deal with PlayStation and everything just to have Steam on PlayStation, right? They work out a good deal. Maybe Sony gets a ton of money for that because Sony has 130 million users in there. So imagine they Steam games from just PlayStation, 50 million of those users. Now they're heading up to 130, 150. But at the end of the day, though, they're trying to get there. So the thing is, they're trying to reach more users, and they're trying to get more users to come to the store to purchase to the store. So yeah, pretty much everyone is trying to make you see that store for you to buy their games on, and that's what they're doing. That's why Microsoft is saying, Xbox Play Anywhere, Xbox on mobile, Xbox on handheld, Xbox on this. They're trying to get everywhere. So Jacob Noah with another beautiful and awesome super 50 sex super. Cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. He says the thing is to have studios with games ready when your first party games are already released, so you have more games that you're ready to release. Yeah, I know where you're going, Jacob. I know where your idea is. So like I said, but if I was them though, probably pick up smaller studios for a while, right? Like I said, they should pick up Expedition 33 Studios. They really nail the RPG side of things. Pick up the guys who work on Plague Tale because I know they work together for Flight Sim. Am I correct, right? They work together with Flight Sim. Pick up because they really know how to nail those graphics. I mean, those guys really put graphics, man. It's out of this world. It's insane. Pick up NetherRealm, pick up Rocksteady for superhero games, and then just for the big buy, just buy Steam. Just to get massive. But yeah, I know what you're going with it, Jacob. I know. So But yeah, I mean, it can happen though. Like I said, we're in a never say never situation. It can happen, but again, listen. When it happens, we have to wait till the company to announce it. If it does happen, if it does, Louis, if that's the case, then why isn't there a fully web browser working on PlayStation 5? You can run more games with that option. That's a big boo boo on their side. That is a big boo boo on their side because at the end of the day, they should have had a web browser, and the reason why they didn't have it is because, people are going to sign it to Xbox Game Pass, use Game Pass and play games on Xbox and Game Pass and not buy the games on PlayStation. We know they didn't do that. But at the end of the day, though, if you got a box, because here's the thing that people don't think about. If you got a box, let's say I talked about this yesterday, you got an Xbox box that has a console that costs $700, for example, the last year, and plays games 4K 60, and then you got another box that's a premium. Let's say it has like 3 terabytes of memory and it costs over $1,000 or something like that. And PlayStation 6 comes out, and they say, okay, the PlayStation 6 is going to be the last year is going to be $650, and the up tier is going to be like $900, right? But it only has the PlayStation Store in it. people are gonna say, I'm gonna go with the one that has all the stores so I can have all my games in there, link up everything, and have my phone. That's why a lot of people are on PC because PC is like you going to the mall. When you go to the mall, you got all these options. You're looking, let's say, for a nice shirt. You got all these stores right there. And you will go into the store, see the shirt, and be like, oh, okay, let me go to another store. Let me see if I can find something similar to it and go to another store. And you probably will find the perfect shirt for a cheaper price in one of those stores. That's why PC has that beauty in it. And these guys see this, and now they're trying to get it on these boxes. Six first party games released new titles and BO7's Oblivion. Yep, there you go. Remastered Ninja Gaiden 4, owned and produced by first party. That's not counting PS5 ports and retro collections. Yep. That's how it is. Crispy Rambo, good morning, Tisa. How you doing? How you doing? So yeah, chat, good discussion. I like this discussion. I'm just like I said, I'm throwing 3 theories out there, about this whole situation. Just a person, that's an opinion. Don't take it for like Louis said, listen, because again, right now we're in a situation. I don't know where gaming is going to head to. It's getting crazy out there with these prices on the chips and the RAMs and all this stuff. Even for our lives, we're going to have a problem here because everything's just going to go up. Cars that we buy for us to transport ourselves, TVs for us to watch TVs on it, cell phones are going to get expensive. It's going to be a mess. Don't forget, over 40 studios now first party. They can release a first party game from a different studio every month, and the same studio won't have to develop again for 2% 2 years before the. Yep, they can do that. Chicken says, Louis, I know y'all understand me, but I just want to say that Xbox is the healthiest. If Xbox, let's say, 15 games ready after 12 releases 1 year, and 7 is in the works by the time the 15 release. Yeah, they're doing that. They're doing that, of course. They're really working on it because remember when, like I said, when Perfect Dark got shut down, right? Matt Booty came out and said, well, we have 40 games in the works. So imagine 40 games in the works. And even though some of them have not been announced, but we will get announcements sometime soon. Let's say they release 25. But either way, though, unless they release 25, I'm telling you 25 as of now, plus the ones that already been released. I mean, shit, it's a ton of games they're releasing in the first party side of things. They're really kicking butt. I mean, they pretty much got the gen covered. Because right now we're in the 5th year of the generation. And when are we heading next gen? It's probably 2 years away. And remember, they have 40 games in there. What are they going to do? They're going to send all 40 games in the next 2 years? No way. That would be, you won't even have time to play them. And you imagine next year, 2026. Hey, we're releasing 20 this year. Holy shit, we're going to go nuts. Yeah, I'm hoping that too, though. Oh, did you talk about the statue Jack Kelly posted about? Yeah, I talked about it. And to be honest, though, I'm tired of talking about the damn statue. Because everybody's saying it's Diablo. Everybody's saying it's this game, that game, that game. Just wait for the Game Awards. Let's see it. And that's like the main talk of the streets. That statue. Nah, just wait for the Game Awards, guys. Stop leaking things. We're playing routine. Not yet. Dude, listen. I hate Joey. I love him, but I hate him for getting me to play Dave the Diver. Damn you, Joey. Damn you. Dave the Diver is such a fun game, man. I'm like, I'm having so much fun with Dave the Diver. Woo-wee. I mean, I left the game that it's Jellyfish Day, so I got to pick up a lot, and I do mean a lot of jellyfish because people are just going to eat jellyfish in the sushi bar. So I got to go jellyfish hunting today. It's such a good game, man. It's so cool. So cool. Yeah, and Jacob, yes, Xbox has been as healthy as it can be, 100%. I mean, those guys are really pumping games out there, and nobody talks the good things about Xbox, and that sucks. Unless if it's us, because we sit here, we explain to everyone how good Xbox is, how we're saving money. Yeah. PlayStation doesn't seem to understand it to the extent Xbox does. Yeah, 100%. And wow, shout out to the 48 people here on the show. Please hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe button. And also hit that bell. Go for it. Hit it, baby. Hit it. Just still not fixed. They gotta fix that soon. Yeah, I tried Dave the Diver too. I gotta play more of it. I've been taking Cobra Pit and Ball X Spit. Damn it, Power Boss. Damn it, don't talk to me about Ball X Spit. X Pit, right? It's because the guy spits, um, these balls out of his mouth. Yeah. So you know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna say it. Ball X Spit. When you look at it, right? It says Ball X Spit, but it's Ball X Spit, like spit, right? Because the guy shoots white balls out of his mouth, spit balls. That's what he shoots. No joke. That's why when you read it, it says Ball X Spit, but it's Ball Spit. Well, sorry, I had to say it that way, Chad. I'm sorry, but yes, I just said it. Yes, and please, 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 please. Yeah. I'm sitting at I think 11 characters or so. Yeah, it's an addicting game, but Dave the Diver is more addicting, man. You gotta upgrade your suit, upgrade your breathing, upgrade your cargo, upgrade all that shit. You gotta keep on upgrading and get cooking in the sushi bar, make some cash. It's a freaking addicting game, and I don't know, it just keeps on expanding. I can't wait to face Godzilla though. I'm just finishing to get to face Godzilla. Maybe it only works if you bought it during the 360 generation. I bought it 2 months ago. Okay. Maybe because of that though. Yeah. I think I don't know if I don't remind on gold. I don't know. I still haven't gotten the upgrade yet, but I'm just gonna give it a week. If it doesn't work, then shit. I'll just go ahead and purchase that sucker. It's only $25. It's not that much. But yeah, so that way I get RDR1, expansion. Yay! So let's move on up, chat. Suppose if you hit the Red Dead Remaster, if you are up a free upgrade, when you go to check out, change to free. Oh, it does? Oh, okay, I see now. The game was super easy once you found out the full comment. Imagine if Xbox in the future released 2 games every month for a whole. Oh no, Jacob, no. Jacob, no, we don't need that, no, because then they will lose a lot of stuff. They gotta really know when to place the games. If we don't need games to drop 2 games every month. I mean, we won't have time to play them. And not only that, we're not gonna always like what they release. Like for example, I know a lot of people like the Valve, but I, for example, just didn't take a gander to it. I think it was me during that time, but I gotta replay it to see if I like it. Yeah, just in case. The game was super easy once you found out a good ball combo. Yes, sir. It's a good game. It's a really fun game. Really fun game. It's one of those games I recommend. So let's move on, chat. Let's go read the whole thing. Louis, if they put Steam on PlayStation, they would need Windows. Microsoft wins that. Exactly. There you go, TJ. Oh, they can have Linux though, but Linux is gonna suck for them though. It's gonna suck. So let's read into this one, chat. We got some little bit of bad news for all those Legacy of Kain fans, which I am one of them. I'm so depressed with this news. Man, I saw this yesterday because FarQ said it. I was sad though. It's like, no, why this? Why this? So let's read into this, chat, before we continue on over to anything else. Louis, Xbox could donate studios, but yeah, it can, because Embracer has 3,000. Damn, Embracer has every studio there is on the planet. Pretty much. I don't know how Embracer does not own Epic, though. So, exclusive Eidos Montreal was working on Legacy of KAIN Reboot before Embracer buyouts. Wait, Embracer got... Oh, okay. I thought Embracer got bought out. I was like, what? Several CVs from past employers at Eidos Montreal revealed that the game development was working... Hold on, let me put this right here so that way I can see what chat's writing. Right here. Revealed that the developer was working on a dark fantasy ARPG and was focused on reviving an established vampire IP with a slight emphasis of melee combat and parkour. The details have sparked a lot of speculation online, but Insider Gaming can confirm it was Legacy of KAIN Reboot and that its cancellation is a few years old at this point. Wow, that sucks. To make it clear, the current set of canceled projects circulating around is years old and not part of the current layoffs. The project was canceled following Embracer's acquisition of the studio, which was known internally as P16. It was the P16 project to start development at Eidos Montreal. Described to Insider Gaming as the Legacy of Kain soft reboot, the game made it only around a year into development before Embracer pulled the plug to send the IP back to Crystal Dynamics. However, it's currently unknown whether or not Crystal Dynamics did anything with the IP after it was transferred back. Sources tell that Insider Gaming that the project was going well, and despite only around a year of development, there was already some bare bones gameplay. P17 is unfortunately just one of the parties canceled at Eidos Montreal in the last few years, as many as 7 to 8, with the studio seemingly forced into the direction of being outsourcing studio for the likes of Grounded 2 and Fable. Sources tell me that the developers were also previously asked to work with on Kojima's Overdose, but the request was refused because some of the developers would have had to move to Japan. Damn. Currently, Eidos Montreal is also working on its own massive internal project, which started development around 2019 and has seen hundreds of millions of dollars pumped into it. A cost that sources say will be unlikely to recoup, but too much investment was already been made for it to be canceled. As for what this eventually means for Eidos Montreal is unclear, but layoffs earlier this year and another subscription round of layoffs could mean that the future is dire with the studio. If you're a developer with Eidos Montreal, would like to speak further the issues of the studio, you can email me securely anonymously, Henderson at protonmail.com. For more insider gaming about UK developer splash damage layoffs that could impact the entire company, don't forget to sign up for a weekly newsletter. So, chat, that is some sad news. I really want another Legacy of Kain game. It was a really great IP from back in the day. I really enjoyed it. You know, the whole Legacy of Kain franchise was fantastic. It sucks that it's not going to get rebooted. It would have been great, though. Especially, after we have these vampire games like REV. Don't come at me. Don't come at me. Don't come at me. Don't come at me. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Oh, man. Oh, man. Let's see what Jazz has to say. Let's just try that. 27 after tax. Sega published also 60 games in 3 years span. At the point for the Dreamcast is possible, which risks cannibalizing content. Yep. Legacy of Kain was niche 25 years ago, and the remaster didn't move the needle. Franchise is cooked. It wasn't casual, just delayed for a really long time. Yeah. I mean, I hope it's delayed. Because at the end of the day, if they can revive that game, I'll be super happy. Well, according to the game tester, aka more recent sources, it will take 72 hours after release for the Red Dead issue to be fixed. So that will mean tomorrow it will be fixed for everyone. Hope to God it is. Pray it is, because I really want that game to download and just be happy. But did you know Eidos Montreal has been with Fable since 22? I hope that doesn't affect Fable. I think it would. I mean, for what we saw with the gameplay on Fable, it's looking great. It's looking great. I mean, that game is going to be fantastic. And, I mean, as I see it as of now, as of release, I don't know if it's going to come out broken or not. Do not release it broken, damn it, because you all been taking your time. So, yeah. For what I've seen, it looks like the game is going to be great, though. Because the gameplay we saw, it looks beautiful, highly detailed, fantastic. The fighting looks fun, because that's important. Fable combat is fun. And of course, what's most important in the game is that you kick chickens. Without that, it will not be Fable. Yeah. I want to kick chickens like I used to back in the day. Pick on just kick them. Hey, what do you mean? Who cares? I care about RD1. Red Dead Redemption's got to be one of the best games out there. I care for RD1. And RD2 too. RD2, man, that intro when they put the shells in, chat, and it goes. I always pump up the volume just to hear that shotgun. It feels so good. How many games? Matt Booty said there was 40 games in development. Here, Jacob, let me just show you the news real quick. I'll just pump up the news. Hold on. Matt Booty says there was 40 into development, so we're good with games, Jacob. No joke, we're good. Here, let me go find that news because he came out and said it. Matt Booty says there are 40 games into development. He said it right after Perfect Dark. This news came by in July 3, pretty much after Perfect Dark. So yeah, I'll just show you the news real quick. Fast and easy. Let's see if we can actually see this. Hold on a second. Oh, not yet. Okay. Here you go, Jacob. This was in July when they said this. This was in July, and this is what Microsoft said. Microsoft Gaming Studios head Matt Booty says overall portfolio strategy is unchanged, with more than 40 games into production. So this was in July. 40 games alone just in production in July. So take notice of that. And this was the whole thing about Perfect Dark. It's right here. We made the decision to stop developing Perfect Dark, and everyone else. We wound down several announced projects portfolio. As part of this, we were close to one of the studios of the initiative. This is along other changes across our teams, reflect a board of effort to adjust priorities and focus resources to set up our teams for greater success within the change of the industry landscape. We do not make these choices lightly, as the project team represents years of effort, imagination, commitment, Booty says. But overall, portfolio strategy is unchanged. Build games that excite our players, continue to grow our biggest franchises, and can create new stories, worlds, and characters. We have more than 40 projects in active development. Continue momentum title shipping this fall, and a strong slate headed to 2026. He adds. So, like I said, though, 2026 is going to be one of the big years on Xbox. So let's see what comes up, Jacob. Let's see what comes up. But yeah, this was July 2025, and he said that there are 40 games in development. So yeah, as of now we know there's 40 games in development. Like I said, let's say they release. It feels like he said it 2 years ago, though. That this was in July 2025. Yeah, the thing is, by the days go by, some news feels like it's old though. But no, this was a recent news after Perfect Dark. Yeah, because the Perfect Dark was the other day. It was. Insane though, because time is just flying so fast these days. We don't know what's going on. Yeah. David Cohen says we had great games out this year on Xbox alone, and this year, sure, but there were games that didn't turn out polished or complete. But thankfully, there were games that end up being polished. Yep. Yeah, it is. Yep. Olivo, mi hermano Olivo. What's up, Olivo? How you doing? Good morning to you, sir. What's cooking, Olivo? Oh, man. So, yeah, like I was saying, though. Phew. We have 40 games in development as of now. So, yeah, I mean, if they're going to pick up studios, pick up small studios. Have them there. Great for the team right there. So, let's move on up, guys. Let's move on to what's... Let's move up to what is going to make these guys mad today. Let's move on up on the news that really will make them tick off. Because why is going to tick them off? Because at the end of the day, they told us it was dead, it was gone, it was destroyed, it did not live up. Oh no, Xbox doesn't exist, it died, no. And just by hearing this or reading this, Lord, this really, really has made him mad. Because at the end of the day, guess what? And here we go. Hold on, chat, 1 second. I don't know what I'm doing here. Oh, let's read this title right here. Yes, thank you for that. Oh, that's breaking news. Replace as an official launch date in March. Thank God. That game has been going around like crazy. Another indie game that's going to be fun to play. My God, I'll get to it later. So, here's the news, chat. I'm telling you guys, you're not going to like this because at the end of the day, it's going to hurt them. It says here, Microsoft is reportedly partnering with Foxconn to expand Xbox manufacturing by 4.8 million devices per year as Grand Theft Auto 6 looms. Chat, there's going to be a little bit of politics in this conversation, but, let's keep it peaceful. Geopolitical issues between China and the U.S. Trump administration have caused Xbox and other types of gaming hardware to explode in price. Vietnam is part of the solution. It was reported that Phil Spencer saw a roadmap when visited ABK before buying ABK, and one game was said to be Destiny Killer. Really? Weird. I gotta check that out then. So here we go. Whether it's Xbox stock supply issues or tariffs triggering price hikes, Xbox Series X and S hardware can't catch a break. When the United States President Trump kicked off a trade war with China, it caused massive price increases across a variety of products. One business particularly hard hit has been video game consoles, which do not enjoy the same expectation as other electronics. The United States exempted Apple's iPhone from tariffs, for example, to protect one of the top national tech businesses. Wow. But it did not extend the courtesy but it did not extend the same courtesy to the US based console player still going good old Xbox. They should have done that with Xbox. Wow, that's weird, but okay. Since the Xbox Series X and Series S launched, Microsoft was strong out of the gate, even beating the PlayStation 5 in US sales for a few months, but then PlayStation 5 supplies began surging ahead. Xbox has been able to keep up ever since with hardware declines posted nearly every quarter for the past couple of years. To make matters worse, it was forced to raise prices a few months ago, which happened, making the Xbox Series X and in some cases the less powerful Series S more expensive than some PS5 models. Tariffs have played a huge part of the Xbox Series X and S less competitive. To avoid these types of price increases, manufacturers like Sony, PlayStation, and Nintendo have moved some of their hardware production out of China, which has been disproportionately targeted in Trump's tariff blitz. One country that has benefited from this is Vietnam, which has increasingly started to assert its position in all types of electronic manufacturing. The country can now count Xbox among those. In a new report from Reuters, electronic manufacturers heavyweights Foxconn and Luxshare have submitted planning proposals to local authorities aimed specifically to growing their video game console footprint. Fushan Technology, part of Foxconn, is seeking production permits specifically for Microsoft Xbox gaming devices. The report claims Fushan aims to scale to 4.8 million additional Xbox gaming devices as part of the permit, which likely includes Xbox Series X and S consoles, official Xbox controllers and accessories like the official Xbox headset, and possibly even Xbox Cloud Gaming server tech. Do note that this wouldn't include the Xbox Ally handheld, which is produced. One second, chat. All right, I just got a line for something. My uncle's writing to me. 1 second, chat. Real quick. Nice. Okay, so where was I? Do note this would include the Xbox Ally handheld, which is produced by Asus, not Microsoft, despite the branding. China's Luxshare ICT has also posted proposals to expand its own console manufacturing operation by an additional 4.5 million units per year. Microsoft has been divided its Series X silicon between retail and Xbox Series X consoles and cloud gaming servers as it expands capacity in countries like Brazil and India, which also suffer disproportionately from tariffs and taxes inflating Xbox local hardware prices. Microsoft said its Xbox cloud gaming use has seen a 45% growth rate year over year, even as Xbox Series X and S have been in decline. Xbox is still in the game. Oh. Wait, let me read that again. Xbox is still in the game. Oh. Oh. Wait, who wrote this article real quick? Huh? Huh. He's talking positive. Okay, let's keep going. Wow. One thing I'm constantly asked about on social media is whether or not Xbox is exiting console hardware. Microsoft has reiterated plans to build the next-gen Xbox console, which is set to be more PC-like than ever, with the capability to run Steam and other Windows PC apps and gaming platforms. Another reason people often think Xbox is leaving the hardware is Xbox Series X and S stock supplies, which are often difficult to find stocked up in some regions. I think that's because of the information you probably receive, the hate information, and you need. Thing is, you don't live there. I mean, if you lived there, you probably would find it there. Because that's the thing, though. It's like people say that someone came and said, "Well, Dominican Republic does not have Xboxes." I mean, I will go to stores and find new Xboxes. I'll say, "Well, here's one, here's another one, here's another one." Yeah. So let's keep going. Indeed, Microsoft didn't do any Xbox Series X and S deal for Black Friday and Cyber Monday, owing to the stock shortage. Deciphering Diversifying the supply chain will hopefully help boost Xbox Series X and S production in what could be a pretty huge year for the platform. Although DRAM supply constraints and price hikes into 26 could frustrate those efforts for everyone involved. Good. For millions of Xbox users still on Xbox One X and Xbox One S consoles, Grand Theft Auto 6 will catalyze upgrades in a way not seen since the Xbox Series X and S launch in 2020. Microsoft can't afford to not have stock available for this rare gaming event, particularly since Grand Theft Auto 6 will be available only on the Xbox Series X and S and PS5 at launch. Xbox Series S could be the cheapest way to access the game, but only if you can actually find one to purchase. And here we go with the sign. Everything went positive until the end. Because that's the funny thing, though. I mean, they say that they're not in stores, but yet every time, my friend Simon Cypher goes into stores and takes a picture, I see more Xboxes on the counter. That's what I do. I see more and more. And shout out to the 50 people here in the show. Please hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe button. And also hit that bell, baby. Go for it. But yeah, I see more and more in the stores. And like I said, this news is going to get them mad. Because why is it going to get them mad out there, especially the PlayStation fanboys? Because they really do want the Xbox to die, to disappear, to not ever, ever exist out here in the market. But hey, guess what? They're making more now. They're actually boosting more. So if they're boosting more, that means, it's not out of the game, as everybody says it's out of the game. And it's not. So it's a good thing, though. So TJ asks, where is State of Decay 3? Maybe it could be announced for next year, TJ. Let's cross our fingers. Please release that State of Decay 3, man. I release the State of Decay 3. I'm going to hop into State of Decay 3. I love that game. Budget TDS comments related to any price increases. Yep. When games are 4K 60, they run at that frame rate. Many games support it, and are some games and don't support those things. And it comes down to optimization, no matter what platform it is, 100%. That is the issue we have nowadays with these consoles, is that it's not these games release, they're not fully optimized. For example, take Avowed. Avowed is still working on New Game Plus. Ghost of Yotei released 2 months ago. Now they're releasing New Game Plus. Why do you guys take so long to make New Game Plus? I don't get it. I'm still not sure we went for X1 X, having games running at native 4K to this gen, games running at 540p resolution upscale to 1440p. What do you mean by that, Judas? What do you mean by that, though? Interesting, though. What do you mean by that, brother? We need a remaster of the Warriors. I agree with you there, sir. I need a remaster of the Warriors. Speaking of that, I have not watched the Warriors this year. I'll watch it tonight. I watch that movie every year. I watch the Warriors. I watch Terminator 2 every single year. I watch Aliens. I watch Predator. I also watch, it's been a while since I've seen Rocky. Rock. I miss Rocky. Rocky's such a good movie. Oh, man. It's such a good movie. All those Rocky movies are good, except for 5. 5 sucked. But yeah. But yeah, I need to watch the Warriors. It's been a while. I did see it the other day. Yeah, I did see it this year. Thinking about it. Yeah, I did see it. But it's one of those movies I watch every year. Also, the thing I watch every year, I love that movie to death. I wonder how went from native 4K games on a 6 terabyte console last gen to games running 440p this gen. Ubay, that is a good question, man. Ubay. The thing is, Ubay, I don't get it. I mean, I'm not saying. We gotta have a developer here to explain that to us. Yeah, but I'd rather play Hitman some shit than 007. What? Really? Wow. You did not like the 007 game? Yeah, it's weird though. John TJ with the $5 super. Majority of the parts for Xbox is made in Korea. Laugh out loud that article. No, TJ, no. But here's the thing though. If they're moving operations to Vietnam, and they're trying to make things, at least a bit cheaper, for them. I hope, and I really do mean I hope they reduce that damn price because damn, it's expensive. It's actually a good thing though. But the thing is behind all this is that, hey, they're still making consoles. And they said that Xbox is not going to make any more consoles. They said that the Xbox is dead. They say all this stuff out there in social media all the freaking time just to piss us off. And for us to come out and say, well, they're making it. And then they come up with this lame ass news or this main guy who said this, hey, it's not, he said that it's not going to come out. I do believe what he said. Okay. And then we see the company saying, well, we're doing, for now. Yeah. And thank you to you for the $5 super chat. Oh man, some good stuff today. Good stuff. I love cooking. Good stuff. Can watch the old Rocky movies since I've noticed that they don't even hit each other. No way. Did you see that? Aw. The punches don't connect. You can't unsee it. Really? I know in Indiana Jones they don't connect though, and there was only one out of the history of movie scenes, right? Fighting scenes. There's only one movie scene that I know of that you can see it right on the dot because it's all in slow motion, and that is that I think it was Captain Kirk versus that lizard guy, and he's like, here. You're like, what the hell's going on here? Shopping for guitar, fellas, gotta make music. All right, go for it. Pick Chris, I'm about to become Guitar Hero. Gotta put an album on Guitar Hero when it comes out. The next Guitar Hero, I don't know when it comes out. Ralph Lundgren actually sent Stallone to the hospital with a swollen heart due to a punch in the chest. I mean, shit, bro. It's Ralph Lundgren. The guy's big. So it becomes a comedy. Laugh out loud. Oh man. Yeah, but it's okay though. It's okay. I watch all the time, and I don't see what you're saying though. But yeah, but sometimes they do connect those punches. We're just saying. I think even Creed connected a punch too. Oh yeah. Oh, the Brock Boy Louis is beautiful and awesome $2 super. He said, lizard guy, how dare you, Louis? That's the gourd. Bro, I do not know nothing about Star Trek. I just learned a couple things from Big Bang Theory. That's it. I know there's Captain Kirk. I know there's Spock. I know there's, this and that. But I don't know jack shit about Star Trek. Don't get mad at me, though. Oh, Lord. We have a Trekkie in here. Uh-oh. Have you ever seen Fanboys? That is such a good movie. Han Solo's a bitch. What did you say? I love that movie. So good. Such a good movie, though. Oh, Lord. Oh, man. Well, have you ever seen Fanboys? That's such a good... You gotta watch that movie, though. But yeah, I don't know nothing about Star Trek. So, Star Trek fans, please do not butcher Louis. I have never seen Star Trek. I never sat down and watched it. Maybe one day I'll sit down and watch it. I gotta watch all those shows because they say that the Deep Space Nine, or is it Deep Space? I don't even know, but there's one Star Trek show that was really bad. They said it. They didn't like it as Star Trek fans, but I don't know. Maybe I'll like it though. Maybe like Ralph Lundgren, yes. Hey, now I like both Star Trek and Star Wars. Oh Lord. Star Wars. There's some things I say about Star Wars that I get mad about. Seriously. I don't get it. For example, in Return of the Jedi, he already put the damn Death Star. All you gotta do is shoot the damn laser on the planet and blow it up, and it just doesn't do shit. He's like, I want you, Luke. I want you here, Luke. Let's not destroy it because Luke is on the planet and we need him on our side. Bro, you already got Darth Vader. Why the hell you want Luke? Oh, Lord. Seriously, I don't get it. That's like the biggest complaint I have about Star Wars. But either way, though, it was a good movie, though. I mean, I like this. I like the and the dancing moves, and what was the guy's name with the he was in what was that movie? That scary movie? He was in that movie though. Shit. The guy with the spiky things on his head. It was in that movie Insidious. Shit. Him flipping around doing those ballet dances. Hey, they're pretty good though. They're pretty good. But me, I'm a big fan of Grogu. Cannot wait to see Mandalorian movie. Yes, Grogu, baby Yoda, let's go. What? Oh, don't get me started on Lord of the Rings. Ah, hell no. Don't get me started on that movie. No. Because every time I watch Lord of the Rings, the first one, I fall asleep. That was a long-ass movie. The second one was pretty cool, and the third one was cool too. But the first one, though, I was like, no, too much. Darth Maul, yeah, that's it, Darth Maul. Yeah, Darth Maul. Xbox is Schrodinger's cat and the box. What's up, Gunny? Welcome to the show, Gunny. How you doing? Red Face Demon. Yeah, you guys saw that in Insidious and that's look. Let me tell you something. That pisses me off in horror movies. Fucking A. Okay, Power Boss. What's the series about? Okay, yeah, Lord of the Rings. And yeah, you're right. You're right about the series. It had planes, yeah. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, gotta say that. Yeah. I mean, Lord of the Rings was kind of like, what's that movie called? You know, where the people are like in this place, and it's like a 1800s place, you know, and they don't know that when they went outside the wall, they saw that there was cars and everything, you know, and the girl was blind. And people dress up as this weird ass creature to scare people off and yada yada yada. Yeah, Starfleet Academy. My guy just came here and said, "I'm looking for Louis the Goonie." No, I'm not a stalker. What do you think of Sinister? Oh, okay, thank you. Sinister? I think I did. I don't know if I saw Sinister, but real quick though, like I was saying, something that pissed me off about these horror movies is that, God damn it, how come you make a damn? What's up with these demons, bro? What's up with these demons, though? I mean, if you're gonna make demons, make them fucking deep, cool demons. Don't give me a damn Darth Maul demon. I mean, when I saw that demon, I was like, "That's Darth Maul. What is Darth Maul doing in the movie?" I'm not kidding you. That's what I said. Like the movie was scary until that part, and I said, "Oh shit, this sucks now." Now it took like all the feeling away from those being scared, though, because I was like, "Man, just get a lightsaber and stab that asshole." That's all I said when I saw Darth Maul. Man, made me so mad. I don't know if I saw Sinister. Let me go see which one is out. Five Nights at Freddy's 2, nice. Now that's something that can happen. It's not like Five Nights at Freddy's like scary dolls and just jump on you and stuff like that. Shit. That's another one too. Kick the damn dolls. Kick Chucky. Well, Chucky has got the strength of a man, so yeah, that can actually something like that. The Village. There you go. Yes, The Village. That's the movie. Man. Michael Louis Jordan. Man, if I was Jordan, man, shit. Nice. So, that's cool. You know, the new Star Wars show is coming up. Good for the Star Wars fans. You know? Does that baby Grogu in it? I gotta tell you something. The last Star Wars show that happened, you know, the witches and everything, that one was kind of weird, but it was okay, I guess. Didn't understand though, but cool. Yeah. Cool, yeah. So let's see now what's cooking. Let's see what else is here. Let's see now. Okay, Foxconn. Okay, let me see. Let's go on Twitter, see if we find some news. Go to Twitter, Lou. Let's see what else is out there, because you know, Twitter is the place where you find news, and also you see fanboys go crazy about some whopping things that are happening. Yeah, they go crazy. And we just laugh. Oh, Sony Interactive Entertainment partnering up with Bad Robot Games to produce and publish studios. First in the developed title for PS5 and PC. Oh, so it's not exclusive then. Okay, so let's keep going. Xbox says it hopes it's upgrade for Red Dead Redemption 2 by this weekend. Okay, it's by this weekend, it says. Okay, guys, probably by this weekend we'll get the upgrade for Red Dead Redemption 1. Woohoo! Let's see now. Guys, happy Metroid Prime Day, guys. Whoever is picking up Metroid, pick it up and come by and talk to me about it. I want to hear your thoughts about it. Yeah, happy Metroid Prime, because finally it's out. It's out, you know? It's out. Five Nights at Louis. Yeah. Finance at Louis though. Oh, finance at Louis be like. Hmm. The Ewoks cartoon. Wait, there's an Ewoks cartoon. You know, wait. Chat, help me out with this one. There is a movie just alone about Ewoks, and it's got some kids and they're running around. They gotta face this giant. I think it was. What am I right though? That was an Ewok movie, or is it me having a Mandela effect that I saw something that never existed though? But there was an Ewok movie back in the day, right? There was an Ewok movie, and it was just all about the Ewoks running around with the kids and everything. You know, am I right though? Did you see they're locking the Metroid soundtrack for part of the game behind a paywall? You have to motorbike amiibo to access it. What? Oh lord, that was the Battle of Endor. Really? That was the movie, the Battle of Endor. 1987, I think. Yeah, something. Yeah, New York Adventure. Yeah, I know that was a movie though. I thought I was having a Mandela effect, like the Berenstain Bears, the Berenstain Bears. Yeah, we always call it Berenstain Bears, and they're Berenstain Bears, not the Berenstain Bears. I don't know why we got Berenstain Bears in our head though. We always said it was Berenstain Bears, and it was Berenstain Bears. I don't know why am I saying that name 200 times though. Damn it, I'm stuttering there. Shit. So let's see what's in the news. Read my chat. I did read your chat. You said happy Louis turns into dust anniversary. Why do you want me to turn into dust, Jacob? That is so mean. No, Jacob, no. No. Ah. Oh, my uncle's calling me. I'll call him in a second. So here you go, chat. Here we go. Here we go. Let me show you this one. This is actually good news for us. We gotta pay attention to this, chat. We gotta pay attention to see if we were one of the lucky ones out here. So this is actually good news for us, the consumers. Man, Xbox always be nice to people. Xbox is giving away free gift cards to various users this December. Here's an FR gift card on us. Anyone? Fancy your free Xbox gift card holidays. We spotted Xbox giving away some lucky users for the month of December. They're being received across consoles of PC and Xbox Cloud Gaming. As first glance, quite rare, but there are multiple examples online of people who have received this already. Here's proof of what's across for. We're thrilled that you enjoyed the world of legendary games and forgettable adventures. Here's a gift card, Xbox gift card on us. Use it to grab something cool from the Xbox store and continue your journey. Game on. Wow, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. As mentioned, they are appearing not only on console but PC and cloud gaming as well. If you're an Xbox Series X or One, you will want to press the big Xbox Guide button on your controller to go over to the party chat section. Come to me. Controller, come to me. I'm using the power of the Jedi. Come to me. Come to me, controller. Come to me. That's not working. I'm trying my best. I would be an awful Jedi. I know, chat. I'm sorry. Well, let me go check out the store, see if we can pick it up. All right, so make sure it's official on the Xbox PC. You can click on Friends button in the bottom right, Chats tab. Alternatively, you go to Xbox.com and play for cloud gaming. Hit your profile in the top right. Go to offers and credits to see if there's anything in there. I've personally not found one, so to be expected. So don't go expecting gift cards by any means. Damn it! Why? It seems you only need one to be lucky. If you've been selected, if you do see this message though, you'll need to make sure you redeem it by December 31st. Okay, let's log in. Let's see if Xbox give me a gift card. Can you imagine Xbox gave me something? Like, yeah, give me a gift card. Yeah, let's go see messages. Okay, let's see. Man, a 4B Fantasia is $20 off. God damn, it's still expensive. Why did I turn this box on? I see Dave the Diver. Dave the Diver. We love Dave the Diver. Let's go see. Okay, here we go. Chats. That's more saying something. Oh, I didn't get shit. No, chat, no. No, chat, no. I didn't get a gift card. Oh Lord. But yeah, it's actually nice for them. If we get good cards, it's actually pretty cool. Turn this thing off. Turn it off. Turn it off. Turn it off. Guys, did you guys, speaking of that, did you guys, I saw something cool. Hold on. Give me 1 second, man. Keeps on calling me. Hold on 1 second. Espérate, te llamo ahora. Let's see now. Fall Chu. Near I was dead. Fall Chu. No. Yeah, that's actually pretty nice getting this cool stuff. But did you guys see? Did you guys see something that it's on the Bethesda store? I said I gotta grab this real quick. Hold on. Let me go show it to you guys. Hold on. I saw this today and I was like, whoa! Yo, guys, yo. I know a lot of you guys love Fallout, but this is freaking fantastic. Let me go see it. Hold on, my uncle keeps on calling. Give me 1 second. Hold on 1 second, check. Hold on, sorry about that. Because I gotta respond to messages, yeah. How do you sign up how do you sign up to it if you get it? I don't know though. I mean, you have to press redeem though. If you get the code, you all you gotta do is press redeem if you get that code. But let me show you the whole Bethesda store thing real quick. Chat, this is so cool. Look at this little sucker right here. I saw this morning, and man, why the heck not? Let's talk about it. I should have posted it on the show, just have it on the beneath it. But guys, if you love popcorn, if you guys love popcorn, this is actually a pretty cool thing to get. Here, let me show it to you guys right now. Here it is. Got it. Here it is. There it is. There it is. Look at that thing, baby. Look at that thing. This is pretty cool. Look at that. It's only 45 bucks. A little nuke popcorn bucket. Man, it's really that's. I thought it was bigger than that though, but it looks so cool, guys. Can you imagine having that? Add a burst of fun into movie nights, man. Wow, I love this little new thing. I love it. It looks so cool, man. It's only 45 bucks, guys. I should pick that up for me as a birthday gift, just to have my popcorn bucket. That looks pretty sweet, huh? So here you go, guys. I'm showing you the Fallout mini nuke thing that came out, and it's pretty freaking amazing. It's something that I saw. I was like, wow, this is pretty cool. I don't know if some of you guys are going to pick it up, but if you want to, pick it up, man. It looks freaking awesome. You just need to log into Xbox. Yep. Log into Xbox. The character that plays Leprechaun was the main Ewok character. Really? Isn't that... Wait, so the guy who played the main Ewok guy is the one from Willow. Because the guy from Leprechaun was the one from Willow, right? Wasn't it? Yeah. 10, 9, 8. Okay. Jacob, now spamming the chat. So let's see now. What else is here? Still looking for some news, guys, to talk about a little bit more. We're turning out the volume. The official High Five Rush website YouTube channel is now live. Wow, wait a minute. Hold on a second. What do you mean High Five Rush official? So wait a minute. They got an official High Five Rush? What does this mean, chat, though? Check this out. Are we getting a Hi-Fi Rush 2 or something? Because that's weird, though. Look at this. Hi-Fi Rush has an official YouTube channel. They've only posted 7 videos to it. And they keep posting videos on it. Huh. That's a curious one. Hi-Fi Rush, we're turning up the volume, the official Hi-Fi Rush website, and now live. Because we know the game, the studio got sold to these guys, right? I remember that. And here it is, though. Here, let me show it to you guys. They got an own website, too. Could this mean that Hi-Fi Rush 2 is in the works, though? That's interesting. No rhythm action games from Tango Gameworks. Feel the break, feel the beats and fight back. Take down all. But yeah, why are they doing this now though? Available on Xbox Game Pass, with Microsoft Windows, Steam, Epic Store, and everything. Here's your card custom pack, newsletters. Yeah, but that's something that's interesting though. That's actually something that we got to keep an eye out for. That it would be cool if we get a Hi-Fi Rush 2. It'd be nice though. Can you imagine we get that? That'd be freaking amazing. That'd be freaking amazing if we did get a Hi-Fi Rush game. That'd be awesome. Awesome like crazy. But yeah, they just did that website and they posted something though. It says here, doubt it says Power Boss. I got an update for Hi-Fi Rush and now it's published by Crafton. Yep. Oh, that's why they did this, switch to published by Crafton. But yeah, that's actually a weird thing to know. All of a sudden they're putting that website on there though. And actually adding a YouTube channel to it. Huh. Could it be that though? The game didn't sell well? Really? It didn't? Let's go check that. It didn't really sell well. I thought it was like 2.5 or 5 million copies or 10 million copies or something like that. Let's go see. Hi-Fi Rush total sales. Hold on. It says here, while exact total sales figures are on public data from various sources suggest that Hi-Fi Rush has sold over 1 million units and reached more than 3 million players, with estimates varying between them. How much did that game cost though? Raichi, a super low engagement on Game Pass, only had just over 3 million people on it. Yeah, I remember that. I remember that happened though. Yeah. Now, no one played the first one. Second one won't be fair any better. You remember? You remember people going out there saying, "You shut down the only studio that what was it? You shut down the only studio that was good." Huh? Okay. Hi-Fi Rush was a good game, impressive and promising, but people still wouldn't buy it a sequel. It was not cheap. It took 5 years of music licenses and didn't come cheap. Yeah, yeah, that's true though. But again, though, let's see. I mean, the first one didn't sell. Yeah, that's true though. It didn't sell well. It did not sell well. Did not sell well. But damn, I thought it sold like 3 million copies though. But I guess I'm mistakenly, with 3 million of people played it versus the yeah. I think that was the problem. Yeah, I think basically that was a mistake on my side though. Don't play the first and second one, won't be fair any better. But you remember when that studio got shut down? Everybody's like, "No, not Hi-Fi Rush. No, I'm so sad. I'm so angry." People went nuts that one. Thank you for reminding me of Replace. Let's go look for that one. Replace finally gets a date. Holy smokes. So this is from 20 minutes ago, guys. Let's read into it. Man, that's another game I'm excited for because I got to tell you guys something, right? I keep on saying this on my show. Indie games are kicking ass. No joke. The indie games are kicking butt. I'm right now hooked up to Dave the Diver, and I can't just stop talking about Dave the Diver thanks to Joey, but it's the truth though. I finished Crab Simulator, played Supermarket Simulator, and man, I gotta say, these indie games are really working things up. This is awesome. So it says it replaced finally has an Xbox Game Pass release date 4 years since it was revealed. It's an Xbox exclusive at launch too. Oh shit. We've been talking a very long time at Pure Xbox about replacing an ever-driven 2D 2.5D platform that we've been eager to play for years. And now it's finally getting its release date of March 12, 2026. Finally, we're getting replaced. Yes. We've been talking, let me see, for those who haven't heard of it before, which it will be weird if they not heard about it before, Replace will see you attempt to expose sinister secrets of Phoenix Corporation as Reach, an AI trapped in a human body amidst a dark cyberpunk thriller that features striking visuals and a moody, synth-driven soundtrack. The gameplay appears to be mostly platform-based, but a cinematic style that lends itself into fast-paced action. So let me see. Replaces a 2.5D cinematic adventure platformer wrapped in an intense cyberpunk thriller narrative. Run, climb, and fight through crumbling districts, individual wastelands, and neon-lit alleys with fluid movement and fast, responsive combat. Chain precise melee strikes with satisfying ranged attacks to take down enemies in high intensive encounters while keeping the flow of the exploration. It's been a long time now, but we actually interviewed the team behind Replace. Look back at 2021, about it. Interesting, Replace will be only launched on Xbox PC on March 12, 2026, which means it's going to be an Xbox exclusive at release. Xbox exclusive, though. I want to say like an Xbox, like I would say like an Xbox console exclusive. Okay, there you go. It's also a day one Xbox Game Pass title on XGP Ultimate and PC Game Pass. We'll leave you more details on the game down below on screen shares. Forget about a big guide at Xbox Game Pass 2026. With all the game's few confirmed release dates already, uncover the sinister secrets of Phoenix Corporation through the leagues of its own creation, Reach. Yeah, I already read that. Yeah, Exposed Corporation and Agenda. Okay, I already read that. So here's some screenshots of the game, man. I cannot wait for this game. This game is going to be, guys, a freaking amazing game. It is. Because, hey, man, like I said, indie developers are kicking butt these days. They are. No joke. They're really doing an amazing job with these games. They're real fun. I mean, Powerball was playing Ball Like Spit. Like, I've been playing Ball Like Spit for a while until I jumped into Crime Scene Simulator. And now I'm in, again, Dave the Diver. Louis, stop talking about Dave the Diver. You're going to get annoying. But yeah, happy to play this one, man. It's going to be crazy intense. It probably has a really great story to it. Look at those graphics, man. I mean, that game is going to be freaking phenomenal. It's going to be awesome. Can't wait to play that one. But yeah, who is excited for Replaced? I know I am, guys. I am super excited for that game. I cannot wait to get my hands on it. And it's also, Chad, it's a Game Pass Day One game. No! And I do hope it's Xbox Play Anywhere too. That'll be awesome. Peppermint and Chai. Simping was awesome. Need to play Hi-Fi Rush again. Really? It's a platform. I think it's a platformer though. Let me see. I have a feeling Replace will be an old school hard, which will turn me on. Really? You don't James, you don't like those really old school hard games, man? I mean, the Terminator 2D game that's gonna come up is gonna be Contra-like stuff. So that's gonna be a tough one. And bitmap barrel games are not easy games. They're not. You gotta really, really pump it up in those games. I think it's playing anywhere. We need a cafe simulator. Man, we don't need any more simulators. I mean, right now we're getting that stinky card place. Oh Lord, I don't want to say this. I don't want to get this chat started again with this stuff. Should I say it? Can you imagine, chat, with PlayStation working on feces, having that card simulator game using feces? Can you imagine that? And you got some of those guys that play cards come in the room and be stinky, and that PO comes to the. Oh Lord. Oh my God, that's gonna be, oh man, that would be hilarious. That would be hilarious. Power Boss, just in case if you do not know Power Boss, the other day, when was it? 2 days ago, Power Boss, real quick so you can know what we're talking about. 2 days ago, Silent Cypher was in here, And I don't know why we got into the subject of smells. And we said, but wait, remember something that wasn't the PlayStation that was working on something to put to add smells to make the experience, better and stuff like that. Someone said, yeah, they talked about that. So we went out, TCG Cards Shop Simulator, yeah. And so we went out there and searched for the whole smelly thing. And in January of this year, they put it to a test with The Last of Us. They put that to a test. And man, we were out here, man, just trolling. Can you imagine, playing The Last of Us, Ellie got a couple of days without a shower, and Abby too, yeah, we're just going in here, just slandering that stuff, just having some fun. So, man, and the funny part is, the product's name is Feces. FIEC, like feces. Smell-o-vision, yeah. Can you imagine playing that card simulator game with the smells? Oh, Lord. Sorry, I had to say it, chat. Sorry, let's not get back into it. But have you ever tried to remove or strip out bolts? How I feel, that's how I feel about hard games. I thought, really? Nah, I mean, there's always a solution to everything, though. There's always a solution to everything. PlayStation controllers, 2023 have patent for hot and cold controllers. Zombie fart smello, yes, zombie fart. Oh, Lord. Got to chill out and find a solution. Every game is designed to be beaten by average gamer. Yeah, that's true though. That's the thing though. I mean, I like those style of games because it's simple. You just gotta run around, do what you gotta do. That's what you gotta do. Shoot the bad guys, run around, and just do it. That's all. That's the things I like, because like I said though, like these days I keep on saying it. I'm tired of big AAA games. My head is tired of it. And I see these indie games just coming out with cool stuff. I hope I get back into the AAA momentum again because I gotta finish Expedition 33 and still have not finished it. Damn it, I gotta finish that game. The Man Leprechaun. I'm looking forward to Blood, Refresh Supply, and Protocol. That two games are coming out today. Really? Oh yeah, that Blood, Refresh, and Protocol game. Yes. I'm not. Let me go check that trailer about that game. 79, ouch, and Nintendo 170 for it. Yep. Yep. Sure. And not only that, you also have to get the little, amiibo to get some more music into it. I really hate the games that won't save during the hard parts and you have to start the process over again. Ow, shoot, I hate that shit too. Oh, that's annoying. Oh, what's the game? Let me go see. E33 is so good. I know it is. I gotta finish it. I'm in the last part, but I've just been like, every time I turn it on, I'm like, should I finish this? Let's go somewhere else. I don't know why it happens to me. I don't get it. It's like my mind is in that state, and it's a really good freaking game. But mine is in that state, though. Let's see what that game is all about. Let's see now. Because I have not seen that. I think I've seen trailers, but I have not focused on it. I'm looking forward to Blood Refresh Supply. Let's go see. Blood Refresh Supply. There it is, gameplay. Oh, wow. That's going to be a fun one. Wow. It's like a really old Doom game. Okay, I'm down for it. It's like a really old Doom game. I'm down for it. 100%. I'm playing this now. Hell yeah. I love those games, man. Love those games. And also to be playing on a handheld. Damn it, I need to get a handheld. Starting Routine. Oh, Lord. Routine. I got to play that one too. Routine is another good game that's coming out today. My God. Bro. All these games are coming out. Amazing. All these games are coming out. Amazing. It's Metroid. I'm getting me a Switch for that game. Really? You really? I mean, who's getting Metroid, though? Because, look, let me tell you something, right? Here's what's funny, though. I've seen a lot of videos out there hating on Metroid. Oh, the graphics on Metroid. Oh, you know what? Nintendo guys don't care about that shit. I mean, they went out and even bought the Mario's All-Stars Legacy, whatever the thing was called. Just to, damn it, Barba. Man, Damn it, Power Boss. Why do you have to say that here? Just go get that, but what? I'm not buying Metro right now, but I'm not sure for now. Oh, nice. But yeah, that's the thing though. Nintendo guys don't care about the graphics. I mean, they played the Mario 64, the Mario Sunshine, whatever it was that they had. They were playing it the old way. Why the hell should they care about graphics? Shit. Like, oh, the graphics Metro Prime, blah, blah, blah. Bro, the gameplay is fun. They won't give a shit about graphics, bro. I'm sorry. Fuck that. Ah, man, I'm gonna be playing that Blood Refresh, man. Leprechaun, you got me going there, man. Leprechaun, you got me going. You got me going. Yes, sir. MS forgot about Routine. Me forgot about Routine. Yeah, Routine is another one that's coming out today, bro. Like I said, these indie games are kicking butt, man. I'm seriously enjoying them more. Guys, did you guys see about a game that got banned from Steam, got banned from Epic, it got banned from everywhere? That game is a fucking weird game. I don't know who's the mind behind that game, but bro, what's wrong with you? I beat the original game. It was good, I guess. The game was called It's called Horses. And yeah. I really don't know what was going through his mind though. Cause in that game though, like the horses are human beings. They are stuck in a stable. Like literally they're human beings. With the horses, what they're wearing is the human, what he's wearing is a horse head. He's stuck in the stable. And these guys get on top of their shoulders to ride them, and they're butt naked. I'm not kidding you. That's the game called Horses. And there's this one part where they go in and castrate a horse. Meaning the horse, I'm talking about the human horse. I do not know who made that game, but that was just one weird game. I was like, no, I'm sorry. I'm never going to touch that game in my life, man. Why the hell am I going to play that shit? No. I just launched yes, for my PC. That's what we wanted to launch a full screen experience. Really? That is awesome. Uma Masamune. Oh, that game. You know what I'm talking about, right? Parboss. Look, I heard about it. I watched a YouTube video on it. The game is only 2 hours long, 2 hours and 15 minutes long. But it's a really weird game, guys. It's a really weird game because, bro, you got this big ass fat dude, and when he talks to you, it goes like back. You remember how it's a black and white game, right? Remember how back in the day when the person talked to you in those black and white movies, all of a sudden they said something and you saw like letters to it, and then it went back to to filming. But basically, it's a ranch full of ponies. Let's go say it that way. They're wearing a horse's head, right? And they're literally butt naked. Like the guy had to pixelate the whole thing to do the YouTube video. It's a really weird game. I'm not kidding. It's really weird. And then there's this one scene where the fat guy is wearing a horse head and he's doing something to a lady horse head. No, I don't want to. Seriously, it was just too disturbing. It was just too disturbing. Too disturbing. One of the most disturbing games out there, no joke. One of the most disturbing games out there. Yeah, exactly right. That's what I said when I saw it, because there's a YouTube video on it of someone, playing the game, and I said, no. 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 Never playing that game because I saw the title and it was supposed to be like a scary title. It looks like a scary movie, a scary game. So I said, okay, let me watch gameplay, let me see some stuff, and I was like, no, I'm never. Mm-mm, mm-mm. There's a point to where it gets too weird, and it's way too weird. I've never seen nothing like that in my life, not even in movies. I mean, I've seen Saw, I've seen stuff like that, but no, 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 no. Louis, I'll send you that game. Laugh aloud. You can't even buy it. You can't buy it. It got taken down, so no worries. You're not gonna be able to buy it. No. And TJ, I am not gonna play it. It's too weird, man. It's too weird. I mean, I don't want to see who dillies and no. I don't want to see who dillies. No, I'm not gonna play that game. I'm sorry, no. But just to let y'all know, it's a weird game, and it got banned from all the places. Which thank God it did, because seriously, no, it's just too weird. Let's see now. What else is cooking? Oh, Escape from Tarkov. Is that game still cooking? Weird. Let's see now. Beep, 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 beep. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Kind of incredible that in order for you, BB gonna play it. Oh shit, bro! It's weirder than Human Centipede. No joke. Way more weirder. Because Human Centipede, though, right? I remember I saw that movie. I saw people, tied up to each other. Yeah, and also there is a South Park episode about it, which was a pretty funny episode, though. I mean, I was laughing my butt off. It was just too terrible how they did that episode. But yeah, um, but yeah, it's more weirder than that. Like I said, this guy, the game is about like literally you start off, you go to a horse ranch, and there's just a big fat dude, and he introduces you to the horses, and the horses are human beings with a horse head on it. It's like I'll give you an example. Have you guys seen Devil Flow's intros? Right. Wait, why did you watch Human Centipede? I don't know. That's a good question, though. I don't know. I do not know. I watched it. I was like, okay, no, it's not good either. It was not. That was a terrible movie. I mean, shit. Who comes up with those crazy ideas, though? But yeah. Have you ever seen Demo Flow's gave me, his intro to his show, right? There's a guy wearing a horse head, right? In the intro, making fun of ponies, right? Basically, that game is just like that. The guy's wearing a horse head and he's butt naked. And you have a stable that is full of those guys butt naked, just standing there with their hoo-hoo dillies, just standing there butt naked. And you got to take care of the horse ranch. And you got to castrate. You got to do stuff. It's just weird game. Human Centipede is not even a movie. I don't even know what the hell that is. That was just a weird thing, though. Shoot. I don't even know what that is, though. It's a weird movie. Yeah, sure. Because here's the thing, though. I watch a lot of movies that people recommend me. Like, people tell me, you should watch that. And then I go watch them. I'm like, okay, weird. No. This is shit. Kids walking. I'm on the Insider, bro, and that's why it installed. Oh, okay. Nice. That's cool. That's cool. Fun fact about Blood, it went on to inspire a Korean manga series called Priest. And then it became a movie with the same name that was released in 2011. It starred Paul Bettany, Carl. Isn't that Priest movie? That was a pretty cool movie. Isn't that the one? Wait, let me go look for it. Hold on. I think I did see that movie. No, we do not need. No, we do not need that. Why so serious? We do not need that. Come on, man. No, we do not need that movie. Let me see. Priest movie. Let me see. Yeah, that movie's so good. So basically, that game is all about that. Wow, that's amazing, man. Wow. I'm going to download it, man. I'm seriously going to go ahead and get it. Download it. Yes, sir. Priest is good, yeah. Priest is good. You know what else was a good movie from back in the day? And I don't know, it got a TV show to it, and I was like, why make it a TV? What? I mean, the TV show was bad though. It was called that guy that he's an angel and he comes down to save humanity. He has to face all the other angels. People just yeah, you know what I mean. The guy's an angel and he comes down from heaven to protect the people, and he shoots things and stuff like that. Centipede reboot, no, we do not need that. No, no, no. Ah, come on, FarQ. Come on, man. No, no. Can you imagine Dora the Explorer? Legion. Yeah, that's the movie Legion. Yeah, that was a good movie. I like that movie. It's really good. I can watch it again. It's really good. But no, I don't not want a damn Dora the Explorer horror movie. Hell no. I mean, can you imagine Dora be like, if you don't say the color, you might get the map, and the map be something weird. Hell no. Yeah. Now, Michael was the one with what's his name? John Travolta. Yeah, I know about Michael. Yeah. No, but there was a movie called Legion. It was about an angel that he comes down to Earth, to help people, and people just go crazy. Pete crazy. It just goes insane. It's insane. Oh, but wait a minute. Now those Pooh movies, man, I'm telling man, you better not mess with Pooh, man. Huh? Pooh will whip your ass. I mean, Pooh's got a cool fatality in the second one, though. Those Pooh movies are fun. I'm not kidding you. I've seen those Pooh movies, man. They're fantastic, though. They're fun. They're fun. In District 9. District 9. Yeah, we do. We do in District 9. Yes, we do. But, man, those Pooh movies were great. I have not watched yet the Popeye the Sailor movie. I have not watched it yet. But I gotta watch it. But I love those movies. I don't know why. They're just so good. Listen, you guys do not understand how much I hate Dora. There's nothing in the world that I hate the most than Dora the Damn Explorer. I can't stand Dora. I can't stand her. Just can't. I mean, you put her on TV, and she's like this. What color is that? It's green. And you're like, say the damn color. Why the pause moment? Why? Also, the kids can yell out. Why would my kid be yelling at the TV screen? Ah! You seen Pooh movies? No. We need the Pooh movies. We need the Pooh movies. Not poop movies. Not poo, not shit, not chocolate, nothing like that. No, we need the Pooh. Pooh with an H at the end. Pooh. We need the Pooh. We need the Pooh. We need the Pooh. Yeah. Oh, Lord. So, Louis, aren't the clown movies? Well, every time. That's the funny thing. People watch Art the Clown movies like, it makes me sick. It makes me nasty. I'm like, bro, you literally see what was Terrifier 2, right? I think it was Terrifier 2. I don't know. What was the last one that came out? Well, I don't know. But there was this one time he had the lady in the room, and he's like literally like slashing the guy's lady. You see macaroni and cheese? I'm like, but when there's mac and cheese, what are you talking about? When red sauce? Oh my God. Whenever would change your mind about Dora. Really? Oh, Lord. Art the Clown. F Art the Clown. Yeah, that's actually good, though. First Descent. I'm the Insider said it's on PC. It just happened to notice that the handles upper right, it says click and full screen experience. Nice. Killer Clown from Outer Space, the best. Now. Killer Clowns from Outer Space is I like Killer Clowns from Outer Space way more than freaking Art the Clown. No joke. I think Killer Clowns from Outer Space is hands down one of the best clown movies out there. I'll be honest with you, I like Killer Clowns more than I like it. Yeah, Dominion. Yeah, they made a TV show, but I never seen the TV show though. I never seen it though. But for me, Killer Clowns is way more better than freaking it. I'm not kidding you. I love Killer Clowns. The movie's so good. Woo. I can't wait for when Superman and Batman become public domain. The movies and games based on them will be insane. Yeah, they'll be insane. Going to download Metro Prime 4. Go for it, Sappho. Enjoy it, and then come by. If not tomorrow, Monday, tell me about it. Laugh on, I guess I'm the only one still playing. The First Descent, really? Are the other ones still playing it? Oh, no, no, no. But yeah, those Winnie the Pooh movies are great. I love how they went horror, man. It's so good. They also did a Banana Splits horror movie. How the hell you make a Banana Splits movie horror? Tra la 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 la. No, that's not even scary. The damn theme song. I hate. That's another one I hated. The Banana Splits. Four bananas, three bananas, four banana, four. Banana, 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 banana. Hate those Banana Splits movies. Those shows. Jesus Christ. What's up, King Styles? How you doing? I'm just wondering about the benefit of having it on the desktop. New Terrifier with the female. Really? You're switching that around? Okay. I don't know, but that's the thing though. Like the Terrifier plots are just by hacking and slashing. That's it. But yeah, I don't know why did horror. But let me go see. Did I see Sinister though? Which one was Sinister? Wasn't Sinister the one with the kids? Let me see Sinister. I did see Sinister. Yes, I did see Sinister. I did watch Sinister. Yes, I did. Louis, did you see? Yes, I did. I studied my brother Sinister is the scariest film ever made. No, the scariest movie ever made was The Exorcist. Plot: true crime is due to debut his book. The evidence led to the pre-predator's capture. Following the failure of his screen work, he moves to Chatsford, Pennsylvania, with his family. Amongst Tracy with the children, 12-year-old Trevor, 7-year-old, and the previous owner. The Stevenson family were murdered by hanging, hoping to realize their career. Ellison intends to research the Stevenson's murders and subsequent appearance of the youngest child, 10-year-old Stephanie. Yeah, I remember that movie was all about like taking the kids. Yeah, Ethan Hawke. Yeah. Mr. Giggles knows Dr. Giggles. That was a weird movie too. Yep, back in the day. Oh wow, I forgot about the Banana Splits. Memory unlocked. Oh lord, I hated the Banana Splits, bro. I mean, seriously, it was just terrible. Terrible show. They like forced the comedic to it. I was like, oh lord, no, I can't. They put that shit on Cartoon Network, and I had to sit there and watch it or watch the next thing. I had to sit there and watch the damn Banana Splits. And that intro, Chala! I hate that song. Seriously, I hate that song. It aggravates me. Just listen to that song. There was Sinister 2, wasn't there? No, wait, that was The Omen. No, there was a Sinister 2. They had made a couple Sinisters. Let me see now. Design, crafting. But they say it's the scariest movie, though. Yeah, I did see it, but it wasn't scary, though. A sequel was announced to be in works on March 13th, but not to direct on April 17th, and then I was announced to direct the film. I think there was a Sinister 2, wasn't there? No, there wasn't. Yeah, you see, it wasn't as good. There you go. Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey 1 and 2. Those Winnie the Pooh movies are fantastic. I love that fatality Winnie the Pooh does. They made a Bambi horror movie this past year where Bambi got revenge on the hunters that killed his mom. Also, there was a Steamboat Willie, and Mickey Mouse horror movie as well. You can make a Mickey Mouse horror movie. Yeah, you can make one. That's actually a pretty good one. Yeah, there is though. Yeah, I think I saw part two. Yeah, you're right. It wasn't as good though. So the original Xbox hardware is dead and now depending on OEMs. SNK Kev, good morning to you, sir. How you doing, sir? No, the thing was SNK Kevs, they say that it's dead, it doesn't exist, that it disappeared, and all of a sudden it's gone forever. We cannot find it anywhere, but we just found out that, that Xbox and Foxconn are producing more consoles. And yeah, we're getting more Xbox consoles to be out there in the market, especially when GTA 6 comes by. So basically, that's going to make some people mad about that. Yep. Lord. Why now I have the damn song stuck in my head? I hated that song. Lord, Chad, why you guys got to get me into horror movies? Anything about the damn Banana Split song? Let's see. PlayStation's partnering with Bad Robot Games to produce. Okay, the zombie movie or the zombie game. Xbox are handling on December 4th. Here's what. Okay, nothing else. Official cast outs. Poco Fantasía en Londres ha sido anunciada para PC. Oh, we're getting a new game. Nice. The manufacturer has increased Yep, there you go. Manufacturing has increased for Xbox, so that means more Xbox consoles are on the way. Woohoo! This is gonna make them happy. Mm-hmm. Even Joy is saying, "Come on, I didn't get one." Yeah, same here, Joy. Did not get an Xbox gift card. No. I hope it's $100 gift card. I mean, that'd be too nice though. I'm asking for too much. I played Terrifier the arcade. Wait, there's a Terrifier arcade game? Two of these horror series have the same dad and different roles. Guy from The Conjuring. Now that's a scary game. The Conjuring. Let me ask. Does it matter if Xbox stop making hardware and letting third parties make them instead? I wouldn't mind it. I don't care. I mean, I'll be honest with you. Hardware's just hardware, though. I wouldn't care, though. To be honest, though, I mean, it's something I don't care for because look, you have the Xbox hardware itself right there, but you got the Xbox app right here on the PC, and so basically you log into the PC, it becomes an Xbox. So you're using the Xbox software. At the end of the day, right now, it's all software. That's why the whole Steam, PlayStation 6. They're trying to get software, in. But Xbox brought back the game $1 peso for Black Friday and Cyber Monday. No, I did not know that. That should have been announced for me to go pick that sucker up. But no, I'm so depressed. Well, I probably wouldn't use it because man, I live in Dominican and these codes now are yeah, yeah. Exactly, yeah. I gotta say that way, yeah. Sup, Luis? What's going on with Microsoft and Foxconn? Well, Dolomite, you know what's going on? They're making more consoles. That's what's going on. They're making more consoles. That's what's going on. They're making 4 point. I think it's 4 point. What is it? 4 point. Let me go grab that real quick. It's 4.6 million. I think it's extra more. No, 4.8 million extra consoles. So yeah, they're moving the production to what's it called? They're moving the production to Vietnam and delivering more consoles. So yeah, that's something that gets them mad because at the end of the day, it does get them mad because they want Xbox dead, but it seems like it's not dead. Wait, Xbox making consoles? Rip. No, listen, Xbox, here's the thing though, guys. Here's what's happening, right? Same thing with PlayStation. You got your engineers, you got your Mark Cerny's, you got your Jason Bronos. So what they do is they design the box, they design the engineering, and then they send it to Foxconn to make the box itself with every piece they need to get for that console. So basically, the Xbox and the PlayStation are Foxconn's consoles, like the Xbox ROG Ally. Yeah. So the PS5 is basically a Foxconn console, and the Xbox is a Foxconn console. So basically, they're not PS5s or Xboxes; they're Foxconns. Yeah. See how I go out there, and do the same narratives as they do, huh? Interesting though, but yeah, they have a company that builds it for them outside of it. It's like iPhones, right? You had your engineer for iPhones, they build the iPhone and they send it out because when you grab the iPhone, you see, I think it's on the back of it, it says "Made in China." I was to try it so I can pick up the white Series X. Yeah, well, I hope so. We're probably going to see some price drops along the way. Foxconn makes everything. Yep, you can make your own toilet seat, refrigerators, and all the stuff you want needs. I should build my own Foxconn company so I can make shit up. Hell yeah. Have the Louis console out there having 20K graphics. Yep, they do make iPhones. Yes, sir. They make everything. Those suckers make everything. Jesus. How many employees are in Foxconn? Let's go. Let's have some fun. How many employees work in Foxconn? Phew! Holy shit. God damn. I would probably shoot myself if I had a company like that. Foxconn employs approximately 900,000 employees during peak seasons. making one of the world's largest employers. Yes, that number fluctuates based on manufacturing demand. It has over 1 million staff during peak production. Hell no! That's a lot of people. Jesus. Who is Lorena Bro? Is there someone called Lorena Bro in this chat? Tagging Lorena Bro. Pundits don't know how to do research. No, they don't, Power Boss. They do not. They do not. You know what they do? They stick to what they have in front of them and just stick to that. And even though you prove them wrong, they're always right, no matter what. They're always right. You can tell them, hey, listen, this, it's okay. I mean, bro, those guys, they didn't even notice that in Japan, the PlayStation 5 price dropped to $350. In Japan, dropped to $350. $250. You know what they say? They say, he's trying to get momentum, so it's actually a good move. Trying to get the Japanese guys, to go buy the console, or, Japanese, go buy it. But, bro, console's at $350 over there. They're overpricing you over here. Don't you notice that? Well, I don't care, though. As long as they, get more people to jump on the console, I'm happy. Wow. $10 upgrade, for the game. Xbox has it for free. It's not the same because Sony does quality. Bro, you're paying $10 just for details? Sony does quality. It makes your mind blow up when you hear that stuff. It does. It blows up your head. You're like, what the hell are these guys talking about? They're charging you money. Ponies do research on Twitter and Reddit. Yeah, that's the only place they do research on. Twitter and Reddit. That's what they do research on. That's all. That's all they do. Shit. And remember, when it was back in the day, Icon Era. Do not forget the best one. Icon Era. The best one. Icon Era. Remember Icon Era? Quality that leaks. Yep. Shit. Remember the SSD magic? Oh, Lord. SSD is it's the revolution of these consoles. Yeah. Mark certainly tricked you all into that one. Pisser Tech! And now we got feces. What's the next one going to be? STD? I mean, shit. Come on. Bro, what kind of weird names you guys come up with? Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Man, I'll tell you, bro, on a serious note, we're in a bad generation when it comes to hardware prices, man. Bad. But with games, though, we've been getting some good games. Xbox has been delivering great games. Because remember, they said, without first party is dead. Look how first party's running. They thought UE5 was going to be exclusive to PS5 and SSD was as fast as GDR6 RAM. Yep. I mean, bro, they lied through their teeth because they got to pick up. Remember that? What was that guy's name? J-Dub? Is it J-Dub? The one who was saying that it was going to be 1080? The YouTuber Island Gaming with Jay released a video about the PS5 being a cockroach magnet. I guess now we know the reason PS5 sells a lot. I mean, bro. The road situation, man, it depends on where you live. Like here, for example, where I live, my house is clean. I can show it to you guys how clean my house is made. It could be messy with stuff, but clean, like for example, with food, stuff like that, no smells, nothing. And shit, you get roaches no matter what. And it's because I live in an apartment complex, but my neighbors, there could be one that's more dirty than I am, and he gets those roaches, and the roaches run all over the place. I mean, the other day, I'm telling you, and this is a true story. The other day, I came into the room to pick up something around 1 a.m. I saw a roach right here on this desk. And the thing was, since the PS5's laying down, he went inside the PS5. I was like, God damn it, he's inside the PS5 because he saw me. Because you know, after I saw the roach, I went to go grab the spray can, right? Let's put kill the poison on the what's it called? The ray? I don't know what's it called. You know, to kill those roaches, right? So I go grab the spray can to kill the damn roach, and as soon as I come back, the roach went inside the PS5 console, and I had to sit there and wait. I even put like a sugar thing for him to come out to eat the sugar or something. I set up a trap. I had to sit there and wait and wait and wait and wait. Literally for like 15 or 20 minutes. I don't know. Then the roach came out. I quickly got up, moved around so it didn't see me or spot me, grabbed the PS5, on the air, picked it up with one hand, and then sprayed that MFer off and killed him. When I used to live in Philly, we had those flying roaches, usually more humid areas. Yeah, Dominican Republic is super humid. Certain said that the Pro will no longer have graphics option, and Pistol would allow you to combine both in one. First game they released had graphics option. Yep, that's what it was. Yep. They cannot listen. This generation of optimizing is not the best one. It's just it isn't. It isn't. It's not the best one. Optimizing is not the best one. And so that's why I say, whoever bought the PS5 Pro, good luck for you. It's me. I'm not falling for that trick. Even if Xbox came out with the console, I would have to sit there and really watch closely and see if they actually, eliminated the graphic option or anything. Just be 4K native on the dot. Yeah. Roaches in Philly are giant. Yeah. Or are those the ones that hiss? They go, pss, pss, pss. There's like some roaches that they hiss at you if you poke them. They hiss. Yeah. They hiss. Now, no roaches want you to sit and say, unless your house is gross as fuck. Yep. That's how it is. Yep. But chat, listen up. Why so serious got on the dot? The crazy ones gotta go chat. I got go to the office. I got several things I gotta do. Oh, wait a minute. Should I stay here and play Dave the Diver later on? I should probably play Dave the Diver later on. I don't know. Let's see. Sound 2 allows you to turn pisser off. Yep, I remember that. That was some issues right there. Yep. But yeah, chat, like always, before I go, tell me what you've all been playing. You all know what I've been playing. I don't want to repeat that name again. But yes, I've been playing that game just alone. I'm playing that game just alone. Off my Pro right now. Laugh out loud. Says Safo. Safo, you have Pisser Tech off? No roaches on Dust In or my Series X. Exactly. They don't get into the Series X. That's a weird thing. That thing is covered up real nice because it's on top though. Unless if they hang up on the top though, because if they hang up on the top, then they can get into the top holes. But the PS5 though, they love that PlayStation. I don't get it. They love that PlayStation. I don't get it. Well, yeah, chat. Tell me what you've all been playing, man. I told you guys I've just been playing Dave the Diver. That's all the crazy one has been playing is Dave the Diver. Dave the Diver. That's all Louis playing is Dave the Diver. Yes, sir. So let's see what chat. Let's see what Sup has been saying these days and see now. RoboCop. Oh, we're playing RoboCop. They are still lying. Yes, Power Boss. No matter what way they say, they always lie. I just finished Mudjack. Nice. And finally, the end of Final Fantasy 16. That game is as long as fuck for no reason. Really? It is? You do not like it though? I mean, Final Fantasy games are long as hell though. I don't get it. I'm a New Game Plus and Bull Like Spit. What? No way, Dolomite. No way. Wow. Dolomite's addicted to that one. Dolomite, get Dave the Diver. Dolomite, get Dave the Diver. You're going to love Dave the Diver. Get Dave the Diver, Dolomite. Get that. Trust the loop. You're going to love that game. If you love Ball Like Spin, all that stuff, get Dave the Diver. Play Marvel only through 2 stages so far. I like short stages. Yeah, that's a good thing. It's a short game. Short stage game, yeah. Playing Wallets. Metroid 4 was 75. I kind of pissed about it, but it's whatever. The sad part about it, Safo, they never reduced the price. That's the bad part about it. It is. Nintendo is what it is. But chat, thank you all for hanging out with me today, man. We sure had a blast. Thank you guys. I'm going to check it out. Bro, go buy it. Don't like, go buy it. Trust me, you're going to have some fun. The story is funny as hell. The game is fun. It's just great fun game. I'm not kidding you. It's a blast. But chat, thank you guys for hanging out with me today. Thank you all for super chats. Thank you all for your memberships. You guys rock. You guys are awesome. I love you guys. And that I seriously do. You guys are the best, man. We had 732 views today on the show. Wow, amazing. Amazing stuff, man. Amazing stuff. But chat, like always, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and also hit that bell so I can tell you when XBI content comes on. And guys, have a beautiful night. Do mean a beautiful and awesome. Went back. Thursday, and as always, I will see you guys on the Xbox International Podcast when we do come back at 7 p.m. ET right here on this very same YouTube channel with Sourbo, the Big Plume, and Silent Cypher. On Friday, say the vibe if they don't, XBI en Español with Elvis Cenecita and Metal Berserker at 7 p.m. ET. Their channels in the description down below. And last but not least, good morning with Crazy Luke Gaming from Mondays to Saturdays. And guys, this Saturday, I'm planning on playing Dave the Diver here with you guys. Let's have some fun. You guys can see what I'm talking about. Yes. So, yes, I'll be playing Dave the Diver here on this Saturday. And so, Mondays to Saturdays, when I send the signal over there on Twitter X, Blue Sky, Discord, and YouTube. And that's why you got to hit that bell so you know when the crazy one comes on talking about what's happening in the gaming news world. Have a beautiful and awesome Thursday, guys. And I'll see you guys tomorrow morning on Good Morning with Crazy Luke Gaming. Bye, y'all. Have an awesome one.